Hello and welcome back to our RedRun challenge in Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate, where today we are going to be taking on a Crimson Kurapeko. So that should be interesting. It's like a regular Kurapeko, but with a roar and with better wind on its stuff, and also with lightning damage. Unfortunately, it's not... well... I don't know if it's really that unfortunate, but in Monster Hunter Stories, Crimson Kurapeko was differentiated from regular Peko because its songs, rather than applying buffs, would apply debuffs to the enemy. Which could be interesting if it was the case in this game, but it would also be really annoying if you didn't manage to stop the songs. So I'm not too upset that that's not how it goes in this game. It's still got the same songs as regular Peko. And we are almost certain to see a Devil Joe in this quest. Almost certain. Okay, I guess we're having a swim. I would go for some Bathosite, but I don't think we really need that much. And I'd rather just get to the Peko. So Peko should be right up here. There it is. It always weirds me out that this Peko's introductory thing actually counts as a roar. What did it just call? Bullfangos, that's where... no, it called... Roggies? Okay, that's fine. Another thing I forgot about this Peko is that its flints, or rather its Volt Stones, I think they're called, are very hard. Oh, also it can flash. Stealing Gypsaros's job. Like, it even uses the same wind-up to the flash that Gypsaros does. Though the flash itself is accomplished via different means. Rather than clacking a rock on its face, it clacks its flint-like things together. If I'm not mistaken, this guy's weaponry is actually made straight out rather than upgraded from regular Kurapeko stuff. In which case, we might actually be able to get an actually high-rank electric weapon, which wouldn't be terrible. So, I'm not 100% certain who Peko called. Yep, it's Joe. Hi, Joe. How are you today? I guess Cha-Cha's gonna have a not-so-great time. And whatever song he just did, I'm pretty sure it wasn't defense, which means it was probably power. And somehow... wait. Is that a regular Joe? Or is it Savage? Because I don't think I saw that thing in Rage. And that means it might be Savage. And that terrifies me. That possibility. But no, its back is glowing too much for it to be Savage Joe. Yeah, this is definitely not a Savage Joe. I'm just attacking it to see if I can piss it off. Because that's another way to tell if it's a Savage Joe, is if you can piss it off when it already looks pissed off. No, but now when he's not in shadow... okay, yeah, no, that's definitely a regular Joe. He just left Rage. So what? Did the Pecco... Yeah, it apparently played a rage song. That's interesting. Okay, couldn't block it. Joe, could you please not kill me? Ow. Darn tail. Please tell me that's a large heal. Well, I guess it doesn't matter if it's a large heal because it's not actually happening. Joe, please. Please. Okay, Pecco. It's you and me. And apparently also some cats. So it seems we don't bounce off the wings, just the stones on them. Which is good to know because it doesn't really matter which you hit. Damage to the wing still counts towards breaking the stones. Was just getting some damage on the face where I could, because as per usual with Peccos, the face isn't always available for hitting. Not for a weapon this short. Now, if we were using a switch axe, that would be different. But with a sword and shield, I know I don't really need whetstones this badly, but it's rude to steal one right after I finish using one. I would have laughed if Joe actually flinched the Pecco there. But hey, Pecco blinded the Joe. Good job. There goes one stone. Oh boy. We're not doing so hot. Joe, please no. That's a tired bird. What's the bird doing flying so high? Joe, could you get it out of the air for me? Joe, I need your help. Good job with the rock, Joe. A little later than I would have liked, but it worked. I'm positive that I would be able to put in at least a decent showing against Joe. But my weapon is, like, nowhere near good enough for us to have a real shot at bringing him down in time, while also still having time to bring the Pecco down. Which is a shame. Now, if we had a weapon with some blue sharp, things might be different. Like a real high-rank weapon. Okay, Pecco is leaving. Joe is being his Jolie self. Where are you going, Pecco? Okay. So, if we just hop on out this exit, we will find the bird. I really do want to get to the point where I can start fighting Joes, because they show up in enough quests that I would have a really good shot. Seriously, Joe? I would have a really good shot at being able to make a full set of Joe armor. And that stuff's not even bad. I'd also have a pretty decent... Oh, there goes Pecco. Nice dodge, bird. Yeah, I'd also have a pretty decent chance of making a Joe weapon, assuming that Joe weapons are made right out rather than upgraded from other stuff. I took the wrong exit. I wasn't paying attention to where the bird was going. But, yeah. Making a Joe weapon wouldn't be terrible. They tend to have negative affinity, but really good everything else. And yeah, that's not so bad. But every quest where Joe shows up and I don't really have a hope of killing it is a quest where some Joe parts are just getting away from us. Yeah, I shouldn't have jumped towards it. I knew that thing was going to win that exchange. Unfortunately, we still do bounce off the remnants of the flints. Thankfully, they're much smaller than the flints used to be, so it's not quite as much of a concern. And there's Joe again. Thanks, Ludroth. And Pecco's got to do his "Hello, Monster I Called" dance. Oh, hey, we actually got... Oh. Was it just attack up or attack up and defense up? I think the defense up is from our food. I want to get that sparkly, but there's a little bit too much Joe. Good job, Joe. Unfortunately, the rage song still went through. All right, give me that sparkly. Okay. Interesting to know I can still get regular vivid feathers from this Crimson Pecco. If I hadn't rolled there, I would have had a Joe on me. Oh, someone's about to get flashed, and it ain't me. So the reason I said that Crimson Pecco had more wind is that its tail sweeps, like the ones that we saw moments ago, actually have a wind effect on them. Ow. Okay, where am I? I'm between a pickle and a zappy place. Got it. Okay, we are fine. Everyone is alive, especially me. Good job, Joe. And Cha-Cha has wisely dunged the Pecco. Now let's see if the Pecco wisely takes the dung. Joe, please no. Ow. No, Pecco's calling more Ludroths because those are totally going to help it in a fight against Joe. And then it took off. That is not great for us. Gonna step out here, do a little bit of healing, eat a well-done steak. And thankfully... Oh, Cha-Cha's dancing. Or not. I interrupted him. But at least now we know where the Pecco is. And the dance is coming now. Will it be an attack-up dance? Not that I need one. Okay, you could have just done a small. There we go. So, as usual, I do want to break the beak. Especially if there's a chance that we could get a strange beak from it and not a wonderful beak. I don't know if there is, but if we could, then that could potentially actually get us the regular Pecco weapon from fighting this Pecco. Well, hi, Joe. Took the shortcut, did we? Okay, Joe is hungry, which isn't good for us. Let's see if we can get him flashed. Nope, he was not looking at it. That was close. We almost got our defense lowered. Pecco's mad. I was not able to jump far enough. My defense is down. So that wasn't the rage song. I wonder what would have happened if we interrupted the rage song. Ow. Maybe it'd be like affinity or maybe just attack up. That was close. I'm gonna pop out. I need health. And it's a lot easier to get health without Joe breathing down my neck. And this defense down is not helping. Yeah, if it weren't for the defense down, we could probably take Joe's hits pretty well. And there goes Pecco. That's good. Because we want Pecco and Joe to not be together. So where are you going, Pecco? Okay, back to the southwest. And back to the same place it was before it came here. Which is unfortunate because Joe can go there in one move, thanks to the power of digging. Okay, Pecco, get over here. Bouncing off those stones. Not great. Nice. And there goes the beak. Would have loved to knock the Pecco over there instead of letting him just get away with that. Ow. Thanks for knocking me over, a Ludruff. Oh, hi, Joe. I guess he took the slow way here, but he still got here. I want to see this Pecco limp. That's what I want to see right now. I wonder if Joe managed to flinch Pecco's throat pouch while Pecco was singing, would it still give whatever buff to me, or would it give it to Joe? Unfortunately, I have no real way to test this. At least not intentionally. Oh. Joe, could you not? Oh, hey, it's a limp. Well, let's go over through the left path here for no real reason other than I was looking towards it. And clearly I should have taken the right path. Yep. So we just gotta wander on past this guy who apparently has been dunged, which is not great for us. If we're lucky, he'll choose to go to the left area, not here to area 4. He followed us in. That's not ideal. As much as I don't really want to be in the same area as Joe while we're... Yep, there's the wind. Yep, don't really want to be in the same area as Joe while we're fighting the Pecco. I actually would really like for Joe to be in the same area as us after the Pecco dies. Because then he'll probably try and eat it as we carve it. And I like seeing that. It feels like a nice little bit of camaraderie, both of us getting stuff from the same corpse at the same time. Ow. Dang it. I don't like bouncing. I also don't like Joe doing his sweeps towards me. I don't like Pecco being invisible on the other side of the Joe. He's trying to limp over here. Just too much pickle in the way. For reals, though, I sincerely hope that when Monster Hunter World adds Devil Joe, that they add Pecco with him. Because I miss Pecco, and, like, Pecco being the president of the Devil Joe fan club is just such a great relationship. Like, almost every quest that's got a Joe in it, or that's got a Pecco in it, in high rank and above, ends up also having a Joe. And I just find that to be entirely silly, and I like it. It gets annoying sometimes, but, like, seriously. President of the Devil Joe fan club. Pecco just loves Joe, calls him over all the time. Back when Miiverse was a thing and this game was fairly newish, I actually made a Miiverse post. I drew a little short comic, and was an Elite Beat Agents reference. Like, Hunter was bullying a Pecco. Pecco did the help thing that they always do in Elite Beat Agents, and then Joe shows up in a suit. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1, Joe! I mean, I like to think that it works a lot better when you're actually seeing it. And maybe I'll try and dig it up and put it somewhere here, but yeah, it's a thing. Hopefully the Joe call took and we see Joe soon. Because then he might get to make a meal out of this fan club president. There he is. Joe, there's a meal right there waiting for you. You don't have to fight us. I mean, look, right here. It's right here, Joe. Come on. I got this snack just for you, and you're just going to ignore it? What a jerk. What an ingrate. Joe, do you hear me? You are an ingrate. And now he's trying to play Dodge Rock. How rude. So, what do we got? Yep, they are Volt Stones. Hey, we got a strange beak. I think we might have... Well, not everything. But we got some of the things that we needed to upgrade our regular Pecco weapon. Yeah, I think we actually needed regular Pecco feathers, not vivid feathers. Let's find out. No, we needed vivid feathers. We're just one shy. Dang it. Though it's not like there aren't any more Peccos that we can fight, so we actually can upgrade this. It's actually fairly likely that we'll be able to. I hope. Hopefully vivid feathers aren't actually super rare. And with the Argosy being in town, we can actually make some trades. So, first, we need 2 Shroom Germ Plus. Unfortunately, they're more expensive than usual now. It's like he knows that we need them. And we also needed like 3 Busy Bees, right? And we don't have much to trade, but some of the things we have are worth more than usual. Okay, we need to get some of those curved fangs back. Did I forget what button to press? Okay, it is the Y button. Got it. So, okay, that would put it at trade not okay, so here we go. So now we should be able to get better bread. And now there's Crimson Pecos available in the woods. So let's just check the forecast. We've done Purple Ludi and Great Jaggy. We have not done Pecco. And we have not done Crimson Pecco. But right now we're here for this. Yep, Better Breads is great because we use bread super frequently. And also, oh, I got 1 Busy Bee too many. Oops. That's fine. That just means that we can use 1 to make our honey results better. So 3 more Shroom Germ Plus, and we can get the Super Shroom Box. And that's not terrible. 1 more Bug Maker Pro, and we can get a better Insect Box. I like the sound of that Bug Maker Pro Insect Box dealio. So, let's see. Oh yeah, we've got 4 Bulky Pelts. We could probably get both of those. So, well, the Bug Maker Pro is expensive. But let's just see. Barely. Okay, now for rare trades. We have got 1 2-star commodity. So what can we get with that? Hopefully something useful. We've got Combo Book 5. Oh, this is for a Sword and Shield, so it possibly wouldn't be super bad to get a 3-star rare thing at some point. This also takes a 3-star. As does this, though Last Stand isn't something I would want them to have. That's False Feline, not Mock Mellinx, so I don't really care about it. If it was Mock Mellinx, then I'd be super into that. And the Stink Mask isn't great either. I suppose the Bombardier Tome is the best thing that we can get for just 2 stars right now. So let's get it. And let's actually see if these little jerks got us anything. I mean, a Roggy Scale Plus and a Crimson Pecco Scale Plus are fine, and that Mega Potion is from the last quest. Yeah, we get Hercudromes like candy in high rank, which is kind of interesting considering how very rare they are in low rank. So, your mask, yep, still just 2 abilities. At some points, they do get more abilities added to their masks, like at certain mastery levels. But unfortunately, it seems we're just not quite at that point yet. And just for curiosity's sake, is the Crimson Pecco weapon one that can be made right out? If so, not using any of the things that we've gotten. That's a little unfortunate. What does the Crimson Pecco armor do? Well, apparently it doesn't require much. Defense lock is pretty trash. Unless we're fighting Joe, in which case it can be useful. Expert is nice. Wind res is okay. Wide range is worthless for us. So, all told, not great. So, what do we want to do next? We're not going to do anything else this episode, but there's next episode to think of. The only remaining key quest at this rank is this one. But I don't think I want to do it yet, considering we just did a Pink Rathian. But, because, I mean, the only other thing I would do would be go out in the woods and fight a Pecco. And we've done Peccos pretty consistently for the past few episodes, I think. Double Jeopardy wouldn't be a terrible idea. Like, I'd have to break my skills in order to make some Argyros armor, but Argyros armor would at least provide us with more defense. So that's not necessarily a terrible trade-off. And Great Roggy exists, I guess. You know what? I think we are going to do one more Pecco quest, just in case it can actually get us a weapon upgrade. Like, it's just to, well, I'll have to check and see what the next upgrade requires, because, like, yeah, if it's just this upgrade, then that's not really worth doing it for. Like, if we don't have any hope of getting the next one. But if there is a hope of getting the next one, then we'll do Pecco next. And if not, then I suppose we'll do double Argyros. Just because having better defense strikes me as good. So yeah, join us next time for either Pecco or bears. See you then, friends.